Jet Rose for the Times-Picayune, NOLA.com, here with Wayde Sims, the latest LSU basketball commitment, but still 1 year left at U-High, and obviously big things in mind. It's been an interesting offseason for you guys, to say the least, with Skylar, the standout point guard that you've been playing with for years now, heading to Nevada. But what is the mindset now for you guys, coming off of 2 straight state championships, a potential for a third that a lot of folks started talking about maybe way too early on, potentially winning 3 straight? I'm sure that's still the end game at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, we want to go out and, of course, win a third for my last senior year. We got to work harder during practice and pick up the slack. That's what we got to do.
And I guess we talked about it some with your skill set, one of these videos that we just did, picking up some of that slack. But team-wise, how much do things change without a guy like Skylar? You've got plenty of other guys that have certain comfort levels handling the ball as well, but the game looks a little bit different without a guy like Skylar running the show.
I mean, Skylar, he was that point guard that could find that open spot and get you the ball. I mean, I don't know if other guys are able to do that like him, but we're going to just have to find a way to win.
You now, particularly, I mean, you're coming off of a Gatorade Player of the Year season, and you go in, a guy like Skylar's gone, you, DJ, and Jalen are the guys that have been playing the longest now. Do you see, I mean, is that group kind of a leadership by committee deal? Or are you going to have to kind of take the reins by yourself in some spots, or is everybody, even some of the other younger guys like John, is everybody kind of just picking up different pieces of it?
I mean, everybody with the group that you just mentioned, we all help the people that come off the bench or whatever. We help them and tell them to come on, let's go, things like that, to show our leadership with them, and then that helps them to pick up the slack that we're losing.
We talked last year going into the season about the difference of chasing that first title to now trying to defend a state championship, coming off of 2 straight. Does the target on y'all's backs get that much bigger? What is what's the level of pressure and expectation and all those things like now?
I mean, the pressure, it kind of gets a little bit, it kind of gets harder, and then the target on your back gets bigger, definitely. People are going to try to come at you and try to knock you down, but you just got to work hard and try to get that last one.
Y'all heard a lot from some of the older guys that had, I guess, won the bookend state championships. They won as sophomores and seniors, but fell a little bit short as juniors. Heard a lot from them during that run to the second. Have y'all heard much in the past couple months, kind of the wake of that second one yet, or do you maybe expect to, if not, leading into the senior season?
We probably expect it a little bit.
Yeah. As far as you now being the Gatorade Player of the Year, being an LSU commitment, and all these different things, how much pressure does that put on you? Or even if it's not pressure, I guess, what does that mean to you now going into a senior season where you progressively have that much more attention, that much more notoriety directed toward you?
I mean, it's not pressure added on. It's just more like encouragement, more like wanting me to work harder and work better to continue to reach my goals that I have for myself, and the goals that I have for myself with the team too, and just work hard.
To say that the interviewing portion of being a high-level basketball player is your favorite part of it is probably real far from the truth, but with the amount of interviews and stuff you're now having to do, I mean, how are you feeling with just this, I guess, this early taste of that next step and the amount of attention that comes with being an LSU guy in Baton Rouge and some of the extra off-the-court things and whatnot?
I mean, I don't really like too much doing interviews, but I gotta get used to it, So this now process of getting interviewed is gonna help me in the long run.
Looking at senior year, whether it be you trying to improve on certain skill sets, y'all trying to win a state championship, or any other aspect of it, is there like a checklist at all of we need to do this for me to feel like I went out the way that I wanted to go out, or we need to do this for me to feel like this was a successful final season of high school or anything like that?
No, we don't really have no checklist or anything.
Gotcha. Just get out there and play some ball?
Yeah, basically. Play defense. Defense wins championships.
Wayde Sims at U High, the latest LSU basketball commitment, and these guys, the Cubs, trying to go for a third straight Class 3 state championship this senior season. For NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune, Jared Roser.